I just finished Tender as the Flesh. That ending, Jesus. God, I can't even. Oh, the ending. Holy crud. Ooh. That's gonna take me a while to process. Shoot. Okay, so I took a break from reading the super depressing book. Instead, I made some oatmeal cookies. Hey! Alright, so I got to go on a book shopping trip this week, so I figured I was gonna make that into a video. So here it is. These are the books that I bought, I guess. I have some stuff written down so I don't forget. The first book that I bought is Love Sickness by Junji Ito. I decided to just pick up Love Sickness. No real reason why. The cover's the most interesting to me, I think, and I like the color green. Okay. The next book I'm going to talk about is Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. I've talked about Sarah J. Maas before. She's actually slowly become one of my favorite authors. This is her 14th book in her 3rd series, so it's the first book in that series. The next book that I bought is I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. Now, I didn't realize this until I started doing like my research on these books, but this book is actually written by a Canadian author, and I don't know, I like it. This is a psychological thriller / horror, and this book is about a woman who has some doubts in her relationship, but she goes on a road trip with him to go meet his parents. And it's supposed to be really creepy, but like more in like a gothic type way. The next book that I got is Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. This is a memoir of Michelle in the years before and after her mother got diagnosed with cancer and eventually lost her battle. Real tearjerker. I don't think I have to say any more than that. It seems like it might make me cry. The next book that I bought is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I have seen this around almost everywhere, like Book Talk, BookTube. It's an enemies to lovers. I don't really know much else besides that. The next book that I got is a book that I have been really wanting to get into my collection for a while. First time that I found it, I just kind of grabbed it right off the shelf. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes is about a girl who inherits a whole lot of money and a house. The old guy's remaining family gets very upset. Sounds a lot like Knives Out. It's a mystery thriller YA kind of thing. Seems like it is exactly what I want it to be. Schoolgirl by Osamu Dazai. He had a very tragic life. He was writing in post-World War II Japan, was debuted in 1936, I'm pretty sure. This was kind of his catapult to fame. It is essentially a novella written in stream of consciousness style, following a schoolgirl, a teenage girl, from when she first wakes up in the morning to when she goes to sleep at night. All right, so those are all the books that I bought on my little book shopping trip. I'm really excited for all of these reads. Have you read any of these? Please let me know down below. Let me know what you thought of them, especially if you've read Schoolgirl or Crying in H Mart or I'm Thinking of Ending Things, any of them really. If you've read any of them, please let me know what you thought about them below. Hey. Okay, so it's been like a week. I fell hard into a reading slump. I started reading with strangers, and I just was not in the mood for that kind of existential kind of a book. So we stopped and we reassessed, and we picked up one of my old favorites, which is Phantom by Susan Kay. This was like my favorite book for a while, so figured just jump back into it, have a bit of a comfort reading kind of time. I have not finished any books in June. It is like June 14th, and I have not finished one single book. So we're gonna read for fun. so we're just going to have fun and read. So, yeah. Hey. All right, so it's the next day, and I decided to take a little bit of a break from words on a page, and I started reading Lore Olympus. It's actually a really quick read. I'm like almost over halfway through already. It's really good. I'm really enjoying the art style of it. It's very different, and I think that's a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying seeing what the artist is doing, playing around with that and the watercolors and everything. I think is really inventive. You know, it's that Greek story that I had a special interest in Greek mythology for a while, so I know a lot about what the story is going into and everything, but it's really interesting having it brought into kind of a modern aspect, which it's fun. Yeah, so far it's like a 3-star for me. I don't know if I'll continue on with the webcomic, then I might just wait until it comes out. We're chilling out in the hammock. I already had breakfast today, so yeah, I don't know. It's kind of my update. Okay. Okay. Hey. Alright, so it's been a minute since I recorded something for the videos. I'm gonna be absolutely honest. I kind of fell into a little bit of a reading slump right near the end of reading Phantom. The end of that book is more so the story that I already know. I'm going to start reading, I'm reading Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Reed? Am I right on that? And I'll put the name up here in like a second or something, I don't know. But I've been reading that. I'm like 40 pages in or something like that at this point. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a lot of fun. It's a very heavy fantasy. I'm having a little bit more trouble like trying to understand if it's like more like, I don't know, LV high fantasy or like dystopian high fantasy. I don't know. That's a little bit murkier for me. I don't normally read stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what I think of it. See what happens. Because I'm very much in a mood reading kind of time right now. I think that's where I'm going to leave this vlog. I think that's where this is ending. It's been a while. It's been a while. Anyway. Cool.